Welcome, sovereign souls and friends of the light. This is a very special announcement because I am about to go into predictions from directly Archangel Gabriel into 2026. I want to share with you that I speak wonder into all my messages and I activate something ancient and wonderful in you. This beautiful candle representing numerologically number one, the I am, which is what we're about to go into for 2026. Archangel Gabriel, the messenger, the herald, the one who announces what cannot be announced, steps forward now. He's not soft and vague, but clear in what he wants us to know. And Gabriel speaks the year of I am. Going forward, I am sent to announce what is already in motion. We speak his words. We speak his declaration that 2026 is not a year of preparation. It is a year of declaration. It carries the frequency of one, as I've said. It isn't unity. It's not harmony. It's identity. The year of I am. Now, what you name yourself as in 2026 becomes the structure you live inside. I'll say that again. What you name yourself as in 2026 becomes the structure you live inside. This year doesn't tolerate false names, not in people, not in systems, not in nations, not at all. This year, 2026, as I say, is the I am year. Now, what I want to say is that it talks about letting go. It talks about what falls away. What has been held together by noise will fail. In 2026, the world enters a phase of exposure without apology. Now, systems built on distraction, as they have been, delay and denial begin to fracture. You will see them fracture and fall apart. Not all at once, but you'll notice unmistakably, because you will see institutions losing authority without being replaced. That's a powerful thing. Leaders speaking louder and meaning less. Information accelerating faster than comprehension. This is a fast year, believe you me. This is a dynamic year. This creates confusion for those who rely on certainty from outside themselves. So we're talking about internal locus of control here. And this is intentional. The old world taught obedience. Okay? The new world demands discernment. Now, what I mean by that is that when we comply, when we obey, we kind of go along for generations in obedience. But this new world demands discernment. Now, we're talking, as we go into the I am, the number one year, 2026, we also speak about the Chinese New Year on February the 17th, which is the year of the fire horse. Now, again, with these two energies together, this is not a gentle year. It brings sudden exits, fast relocations, abrupt endings that feel overdue, and the fire horse does not wait for consensus. Again, it moves because it must, because that is the energy of the year. You will see mass movement of people, of careers, of alliances. You will be seeing people moving out of cities into the countryside. You'll see movement of nations redefining themselves. Some will call this chaos, and it may look like chaos, but Gabriel names it realignment. This is necessary. Moving forward into the world warning, which is really important because it's not here to scare you, but it's saying those who attempt to control rather than listen will fail publicly. Okay? This year punishes over control. This punishes over control. Watch for policies that collapse under their own rigidity. Leaders who double down instead of adapt. Systems that cannot bend. Watch for this, okay? Because the louder the authority, the nearer its undoing. This is important. So do not attach yourself to collapsing structures out of fear. That is really, really important. You are not meant to be protected by what is ending. Now, going into more personal prophecies, Archangel Gabriel is looking at what is changing for you. And as Gabriel turns to you and the I am, the number one, the you, not the collective, not the world stage, the you, we are speaking about you as an individual. You will not be able to pretend in 2026. This is the year your nervous system becomes your compass. Really important to remember. Your body will no longer tolerate one-sided relationships, misaligned workplaces, false politeness, and self-betrayal. You are going to see right through that. You will feel it immediately in your nervous system. Fatigue becomes feedback, irritation becomes instruction, and restlessness becomes direction. You will feel this straight away. There is no denying it. There is no masking. When we talk about numerological code 1, that means number 1, no return. Year 1 energy does not allow reversals. Once you see something, you can't unsee it. Once you see something, you can't unsee it. Once you leave something, you will not want to go back. That will be the end. This year severs loops. People who relied on your compliance will feel confused by your absence. Yes, it's all unfamiliar, but in some ways it brings relief. You will feel relief, okay? Because remember, this is about you. This is about the I am. Now, the February activation means that the horse is leaving the gate, and by the Chinese New Year, February the 17th, the movement becomes undeniable. So we're going into 1 energy, the I am energy, and then by February the 17th, we're picking up on this movement, this fire horse energy. This is the ignition point. After this date, decisions accelerate, conversations shorten, exits finalise. Many of you will realise you already left energetically weeks ago, and you're finally catching up with it. And by the time others notice, well, you'll be gone. The horse has bolted, in other words. Gabriel shows it clearly. You do not argue, you do not explain. You simply move on. That is the power of the new year. You gallop forward while others are still discussing whether they should. And they're going to be left behind. This is not a year for contemplation. This is a year for action. Now, going into relationships for 2026, only reciprocal bonds survive. So only proper energy exchanges survive. And I've done another video about that. In 2026, energy vampires are exposed. Emotional takers lose access. False intimacy collapses. Not through confrontation, but people want to get real. People want to get organic again. And this is basically saying that people are going to see through the masking. So people are going to notice when people aren't engaging authentically. You stop feeding what feeds on you. This isn't cruelty. It is order being restored. It is balance being restored. It's that energy exchange being restored, balanced. Talking into work, money and purpose, work that requires you to disappear will feel unbearable. You won't be able to stay. You won't be able to stick it. Money attached to depletion, that's going to dry up. But here is the promise. What you align with will accelerate. How exciting. What you align with will accelerate. When you start stepping into your authenticity, your I am, you are really going to see some results. Because 2026 rewards clarity, decisiveness, and embodied authority. So people working for themselves, people going into their own authenticity will see big results. Small aligned moves outperform large misaligned ones, okay? You will do less, but you will receive more. Now, Archangel's blessing, the Archangel Gabriel's seal, is do not fear speed, fear stagnation. This year moves quickly because it must. You are not too late, you are not behind, but you need to keep up. You are arriving exactly when your voice is needed, and that's important to remember. But it's not time to dither. It's not time to contemplate. It's time to move on, because the energy is going to move on fast. The fire horse is going to gallop off, and you can either be on it or not. Now, if this message found you, it was meant for you. Please like and subscribe and stay connected to the Crown Code. Let's bless Archangel Gabriel for coming forward with these messages and predictions for 2026. Please join and amplify the light for everyone here. And don't forget, keep wearing those crowns. Mwah.